good. Okay.
Schizophrenia is not an easy thing to absorb into your life or to have someone tell you you have. Just that idea, that belief that I can climb this mountain, this belief that I can climb out of this struggle has to be there, and by practicing that in the mountains, we can put it into practice in our mental health. That's this vision I had when I was freshly diagnosed, was that I could climb Mount Everest, even though I couldn't drive a car or read a newspaper or attend classes or hang out with my closest friends at the time. Mind versus Mountain is a project to signal to the world that mental illness is no longer a life sentence.
Get it! What a view!
All right, what's your name?
Hello there. My name is Brent Seal.
I think the mountains are just such a peaceful place, such a simple place. The stress and the chaos of daily life sort of melts away in the mountains, and your life is simplified to a few core things of your energy, your food, the weather conditions, and it's just a more simple way of life when you're in the mountains climbing. And it's also very tangible because with mental health recovery, it's kind of vague. And having mountain goals and objectives is very specific and very, very tangible. So I think in pulling out of mental health struggles, to have something like that to focus on when you're struggling, to pull you towards it, is powerful.
I really don't want to be filming right now, but I think it's important to share this side of the adventures and the projects and the climbs. I was just going through some profile pictures of my sister and her family, and made me think of that I could die on this project, and how much I'd miss my family, and how terrible that would be. But for some reason, I just need to do this and have faith. And it reminds me of a Martin Luther King Jr. quote that you're not really living until you've found that thing you're worth dying for. And that's how important this project and mental health are to me. But I wanted to share this little moment where I'm just crying and emotional, because that's part of this journey, and part of this project is the raw, not so glorious moments that, I get scared just like everybody else, and I give myself the chance to express that and release that and accept it and keep moving forward towards my dreams, to essentially what I care about and what gets me excited. And, I think if more people did that in this world, we'd have more fulfilled, happy people. And even though it's sometimes scary and hard, but so is life. I mean, But anyways, check in again when I'm hopefully in a more inspired mood. Although I'm very inspired, but it's a heavy moment. But show must go on. So take care.
Morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
Good. Stoked.
For what?
Go see Everest, man.
What do you mean?
This might be our first day actually seeing Everest.
What's that mean to you, man?
I don't know if I'll know until we get there.
Yeah.
I'm not really a spiritual person, but if anything's a spiritual journey, this kind of feels like one. Just making it here after years of thinking about, dreaming about this mountain. And we're finally here.
Why do you want to climb this mountain?
I don't know. It just calls to me. Something special about it. To pursue and fulfill a dream, or at least pursue it with everything you got, I think is something important for us to do as humans, if we have the opportunity to. And I've spent many days in bed not being able to do anything, so on the psych ward, and just to have an opportunity to do something like this is it's rare, and you gotta make the most of those opportunities. Another influential part of my recovery was a conversation I had with my dad early in my recovery, just soon after being diagnosed. And he told me that he still believed I could live a great life. And the power of those words has never left me. And what it did was, because I didn't believe him at the time, but the fact that he said those words made me believe just a little bit. And over time, I believed a little more. And what I realized later it allowed me was the permission for myself to live a great life. And again, there's been few conversations in my life that have been more influential than that, those words that I heard from my dad. And that's the power of words. That's the power of believing in people, even when they're struggling. And so wherever you're at, I mean, it's just find those people that believe in you, believe in other people, and believe in yourself, because there's value that's very tangible in those beliefs.